Request the other panelists to also stick to the 5 minutes. So Hill, please.
Thank you. I'm Sohail Chughtai. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and medical legal expert, but that's not what I'm here for today. So don't be afraid to be examined. I'm here for my Microsoft certification, experience of social media, insight into software development, and I run a company for the last 15 years developing software for professionals and also teaching IT. I think social media is a force. This is beyond debate. It's no debate on that. You've seen the word change. Word has become, the social technology has changed the communication methods. We are global. We are 24/7 now. You can talk to people in Australia anytime, sitting in the other corner of the world. So there's no doubt that social media has the connectivity. And the time is, there's no lapse, time is not matter anymore. A tweet from North Pole can go down to South Pole in 7.5 seconds. If there's an influential person tweeting, in 7.5 seconds, he can reach the South Pole. That is the speed we are talking here. So social media is power. You've seen that in the Arab Spring. Social media was used. You've seen that in Croydon mayhem. Social media ignited the flare, flared up the whole warfare. Social media has connected people, but remember, there is a difference between virtual empathy and real face-to-face empathy. When we are talking to people face-to-face, 93% of our communication is non-verbal. We judge other people from what they are behaving like, not what they're talking. Only 7% is by what they say. Now on Facebook, for instance, on Twitters, you hide that 97% behind. You only project your 7%. So you can actually profile yourself. You can stay behind, you can hide yourself behind a profile, behind Twitter and present what you want others to see you like. So there is a connectivity, but you got to be very watchful on the other side. And at the same time, you can be misinterpreted. People don't see your face. They're judging you by emoticons, by your smiley, by your thumbs up, and by small snippets. So they're judging you for what you've done in a hurry. So there's a risk of being misinterpreted. So at the same time, the social media is a force to reckon. But make sure you got to be understanding that it is actually a force which can damage you or make you in seconds. A short video clip on Facebook WhatsApp group, which you just said something in a slur, somebody taped it, can ruin your job, your career, your profile, your family. So that is what is hindering people, if I'm answering the question. That's what is putting the barriers that people are playing with social media now. The governments are playing with social media. If you want to go to America now, your face profile has to be clear, nowadays especially, of any anti-Trump marks. Because now they have said it clearly that we are watching your Facebook, what you're searching, what you're remarking, what you're commenting. So coming back to the main question, is social media powerful? Yes, it is very powerful. It's got a force. But where does the force lie in social media? Have you ever thought of that? The power of like. The one-click like button. And why is that so powerful? I think so many women are sitting here, they would know, understand it better, that if a woman is praised, she feels 10 times more beautiful inside. That is the power of like. And biochemically speaking, scientists and doctors can tell you that brain receptors respond to the button pressed like. There are certain hormones in the body which increase, and they bind to the receptors of appreciation, feel-good factor. So the feel-good factor 100 times a day, what a great living. You don't need a doctor. Somebody's liking your post, feeling good. But someone is liking your friend's post better than you, feeling bad. So both things. You're comparing yourself with your friends. My friend is getting more comments on her birthday. My selfie is less praised than my friend's selfie. My Instagram is less popular than my friend's Instagram. So it's good and bad. You got to be strong to grow beyond that. You got to think that this is a virtual empathy. The real communication is different. That is 93%. So if you ever feel a little bit depressed, this is a side effect of social media, feeling depressed, then make sure that you remember that virtual empathy is far different than real empathy. Also, if you remember the word called nomophobia. Have you heard of nomophobia? If you lose your phone now, you start panicking. What's going on? I can't connect. That's nomophobia, a new psychological disorder. There's a book by Professor Larry Jones, Psychology of Technology. Psychology of Technology. If you read that book, it'll give you the soft side of technology, how it's damaging you and how it's making you. So you got to train yourself to a point where a little remark on WhatsApp group doesn't make you evict out of it. You don't make friends with people who have a great profile just because of that. So you got to draw a line. Where is the technology affecting you? The moment you sense it, you got to go one step ahead. That the virtual empathy is not what you're falling prey to. I mean, look at the other side of it. The superficiality versus authenticity. So that is hindering people. Should I trust that person or not? So social media is hindering people to connect to people in many ways. But at the same time, you found a lost friend of your class on Facebook. So you connected back. So I would encourage my family, my friends, you, to use social media, but with a great self-defense. With a great self-defense to falling prey to virtual empathy, false profiling, and making sure that you're not actually feeling depressed because someone's post is better than your or picture is better than Facebook. This is where people, there is actually, my psychologist friends tell me that a lot of people come, teenagers, they are falling prey to depression in the class, not because they're sleepless using Facebook, because they feel that their class fellow is doing much better, much more handsome, much more good-looking girl than I am because of the likes of Facebook. So in the end, I would like to say that if you're strong enough mentally, we have to grow according to the evolving pressures in the modern world. We just can't stay there and accept it. We have to grow in a different way. And entrepreneurs like, we have many entrepreneurs sitting in you, many business intelligence people sitting in you. We have people who actually have seen their jobs go. CEOs of the companies have been fired by simple remarks. So you've got to be careful. You're not emotional. You don't remark on Facebook, on WhatsApp in a hurry. That is the underline. If I may suggest, please do not comment on WhatsApp, on Facebook, or any social media outlet in a hurry because that can damage you. There's a lot more I can say, but the time is limited, and I want to leave the podium for the next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Suhail. The essence of the message, don't break someone's heart in the heat of the moment. Thank you very much for that beautiful message.